So for the past maybe 2 and a bit weeks, I've really gone to the extreme, I guess some would say. And I've been waking up around 4 a.m. I've been training in the gym every single day, even though it's not optimal. I've been really reducing my calories, and I've seen the most growth in these 2 weeks than I perhaps saw in 6 months a couple years ago. And it's not just the getting early and having an extra couple hours in the day. It comes down to so much more. Having that adversity in your life is where you prove to yourself what you're fucking made of, okay? When you're tired, the alarm goes off, you have that choice. You have that choice of, am I the type of guy who just hits snooze, has a couple more hours because he's comfortable, because he's feeling tired? Or am I a guy who just fucking gets up because that is the time that he said he'd get up, and he keeps that promise to himself, and he gets in the cold shower, and he doesn't like it, but he does it anyway. And then he gets to work, and then he puts in 3 hours work before anyone else even wakes up. You have that choice when you wake up, and this isn't about this glorifying waking up early just for the sake of waking up early. This is putting yourself into a positive mental attitude early. First thing in your mind is, yeah, I'm the fucking man. When you hit snooze and you wait a couple hours, then you wake up again, you're slow because you've already taken a loss, okay? You've already said to yourself, I can't stick to my word. And what frame of mind do you think that puts you in for the rest of your day? When you go to your work or you're doing whatever it is you're doing, you've got in the back of your mind, I'm not the man who can keep promises. I'm not that man who can wake up early and do what needs to be done. I'm a man who lives in comfort, okay? What do you think that does to your self-image? There's no reason you can't make any fucking progress. There's no reason why you keep quitting the gym, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you fold in adversity, you're just like, no, I can't do it, I want to go back to bed and scroll TikTok and drink my milk, then how do you think you're going to cope in business situations when there's money on the line? Or in the gym, or if someone confronts you in an argument, how do you think you're going to cope in those situations? You need to prepare yourself by putting yourself through adversity on a wide scale. It doesn't just come like, yeah, you can put yourself through adversity by hitting the gym every day, but if that's all you're doing, then you're basically a fake, okay? You're focusing on your strengths and just ignoring your weaknesses. If you're saying, oh, I know I should read, but I'm not a good reader, so I'm not gonna. You're a fake, okay? And you're living in this comfortable world based upon your strengths. You're just sitting on your nice comfy chair with your nice glass of warm milk and your cookies, and you're just a potato. You're just a potato. We all know that comfort is the killer of dreams, so why are you still comfortable? Why haven't you got more challenge in your life? Dostoevsky, I believe, said, suffering is the origin of consciousness. Such a powerful quote when you actually think about it. And the way I look at it is, the suffering gives you that choice. The suffering gives you that opportunity to prove to yourself who the fuck you are. When your alarm goes off at 3:45 because you said you'd get up there and you do it, you prove to your consciousness. And then when your conscious has this positive self-image, you have the perfect day. Because everything you do, you've already got ingrained in your mind, yeah, I'm the man, I can do this shit. Oh, it's raining out and I said I'd go for a run. Doesn't matter, I'm going for a run because I'm that guy. Like, you have to strengthen yourself through adversity, okay? So, and this is something I'm going to keep banging on about because this is what I've seen the most growth from. When in business we've taken time off, we've been doing more holidays and relaxing and chilling out, like, you can see it's a numbers thing. It's not just like I guess things were worse. It's a numbers thing. Numbers go down when you have no challenge in your life. So you need to have challenge in all areas of your life. And first things first is that self-reflection. Self-reflection on a morning. As soon as you wake up, you get something difficult done, cold shower, run, press ups, whatever it is, then you go into that state of reflection, because at that point, your mind is pretty free, pretty open. The only thing in your mind is like, fuck yeah, I've got a point on the board before anything else has happened. Then you get into that state of reflection, into that state of gratitude. You're like, this is my life and I love it. I love putting myself through all this stuff because this is building my character. Think about life as building your ideal self, which it is, funnily enough. And you will quickly realize that shortcuts are just weakness. Okay, if you're thinking, oh, what's a quicker way to do this, or how can I cheat? I mean, you'll convince yourself that it's legit, but if you're just cheating your way through life, what character, when you get to 40 or 50 or 60 years old, what character do you think that will be? That's a guy who's weak. That's a guy who folds in adversity, who can't take challenge, who goes for the easy route. Do you really want to spend all these years building that character? Or do you want to spend the next 20 years building a character of strength, resilience, integrity, discipline? So, I mean, the choice is yours, but you need that self-reflection. You need that time in the morning to think, right, what are my weaknesses? Where do I falter? Even just looking at the day, it's like, 3 till 4 p.m. I take a bit of a energy, like I drop in energy and I'd sometimes scroll Instagram. Cool. 3 till 4, I'll turn my phone off and I go for a run. Solved. You need to look at your days, you need to look at your skills, you need to look at the actions that you're putting in on a daily basis. You need to just look in the fucking mirror, all right? If you've got a gut and double chins, then you know that your weakness is that you're fat, that you need to lose that weight. And you can't just be like, oh yeah, but I'm earning 100 grand a month. It doesn't fucking matter. If you're earning 100 grand a month, you're still a fake. And you can't, this is something that annoys me, you can't post these posts about, like, quotes about discipline, motivation on your Instagram if you're not following that through in all areas of your life. Yeah, you might be jacked, but if you're lazy in other areas of your life, then you have no right to tell people to be motivated, to be disciplined, if you haven't got your own shit in order. Okay, to achieve that growth, that change, you need to restrict yourself. Like me, I'm restricting my sleep, I'm restricting my diet, restricting pleasures, booze, all of this sort of stuff, because I know that if I go back to like bulking or something, I will have such more gratitude for that diet. And you just obliterate your vices when you are in this mindset. You have more strength, you have more clarity when you know, you trust yourself, you have that absolute faith that you can handle adversity, okay? That's how you win. That's how you win. You show up every single day, you face the adversity, and you beat it. That's all that matters. Don't care about the jets, don't care about the Rolexes. That is the character that you need to become. Everything else, the material stuff, is just a byproduct of being that character every single day for a long time. So do that. Wake up early, challenge yourself, reflect on a morning as well. Look in the mirror. Where are you lacking in your life, okay? And then just address that, okay? Okay, all right. I'll see you in the next one, guys.